Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for all the support and really appreciate it. Today I thought I would just jump on, talk to you guys kind of as I guess a bit of a part two to the video we were talking about the other day regarding the contention between in business trying to make money and also the fact that fish, our fish are alive and actually animal welfare does need to become part of the conversation. So I've been thinking a lot since I published that video about what sort of how we can maybe have a bit of a even just a mindset shift within the industry in terms of how we look after our fish and how we are able to sort of make sure that we are both making money and putting food on the table, but also making sure the fish are cared for. One of the points that these guys are very darty today. One of the points that we raised was sort of this idea that the fish can become a bit of a commodity, which I think we'd all agree is not valid or not fair. So I was thinking probably the best way to sort of get around that and potentially make it a bit more easy for people to think about is the fact that, well, maybe I've decided a better way of thinking about this kind of thing, at least sort of my suggestion in terms of a better way to think about it, would be considering our role as in the industry as more stewardship type of idea. So like when we buy these fish in, buy it from a breeder, buy it from wherever, it doesn't matter. But these aren't a product, but they're equally not our personal, they're not fish that we're buying with the intention of keeping forever. We are more sort of taking stewardship in the temporary sense now for X amount of time until they move on to a forever home, if that makes sense. So I think this is quite a powerful idea that would, I think, change the way we think about a lot of these type of things, and I think allow us a much better opportunity to ensure that the fish, and I mean I'm sure it applies to any living thing or any sentient thing, just gives us a better opportunity to sort of ensure that the fish are well looked after by considering them to be these in our care as a stewardship position, and I think this is a really important idea that I would really like to sort of refer to a bit more as we move forward with this mini series of videos, I guess, just in that it is possible to sort of take temporary ownership or temporary responsibility for these fish, but still consider their long-term well-being as an important part of it, as an important part of the process. So, yeah, I mean that I would be interested to hear what you guys think about it and what you guys think sort of make of that method of thinking. I think I will refer to it going forward as sort of stewardship. Just I've been thinking, I reckon that's the best way to do it. But yeah, I mean, I think that every reasonable person should agree that animal welfare should be the number one most important part of the discussion in this space. But it is about how. I think how is something that kind of gets glossed over pretty readily, but obviously is the most important part. We can't sort of just expect it to happen without diving deeper into it, I guess. So it's something that I'm thinking about a lot personally in terms of like what I do and what I discuss with other people in the industry and everything. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit shorter, just because it's more about floating this idea rather than sort of doing a big long discussion about something specific that's wrong, or something specific that needs a bit more sort of juice. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna, for today, I think I'm probably just gonna leave it there. But I think I'd really like to know what you guys think of this stewardship idea when it comes to working in the aquatics industry. Even if you don't work in the industry, I think it's a question the hobby as a whole would benefit from thinking about. So yeah, um, yeah, I'll leave it there. But thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.